Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hobbits, and today we're going to be looking at the next beer in the Fuller's Brewers Reserve series, the newest one. Oak-aged ale, aged in Old Comte de Loire Armagnac casks. And it's on 8.5%, it's an English strong ale. Probably a lot of you guys don't know what Armagnac is. Armagnac is a kind of brandy, kind of like cognac thing. It's made by grapes in a special region in France, and since it's in that region, you can call it Armagnac. It's the whole same thing with cognac too and all that stuff. It says here, for over 365 days, so over a year, the 4th edition of Brewers Reserve has been aging in Old Comte de Loire Armagnac casks. This is one of the finest oak cask aged VSOP Armagnacs from EU in the heart of base Armagnac in France. The flavors of this Armagnac have been absorbed into the cask and infused into this ale, resulting in a balance of fruity tartness, sweet vanilla, and a hint of chocolate. A brew that's well worth the wait, as they always say. So there it is. Last one I did review, the Auchentrisan whiskey cask, was over carbonated. Hopefully this won't be. I mean, it really looks like classy. But yeah, I love Fuller's beers usually, so this should be interesting. So yeah, let's get it cracked open. I can smell that Armagnac flavor already. It's actually pretty pungent, which is nice. So yeah, we got it poured. Pretty classic English strong ale color. It's like a nice golden, or golden, it's kind of like a copper or amber color. Dark amber. Nice 3 fingers almost. 2 fingers of a rocky beige head. Well, let's check out the aroma. I can kind of smell it already. Yeah, Armagnac. It's definitely, like, this is one of the more brandy or Armagnac forward aromas I've had in a long time in a beer. Super vinous. It's a lot of red grapey notes and oak and vanilla. It smells really nice. It's got like almost tart feel because of it. Just lightly. It smells quite nice. Definitely vanilla too. Some toffee, like fudge notes. The caramel, sweeter malt, lots of toffee, sweet breadiness, and it also has that fruit cakey, marmalade-y, traditional English aroma. Smells really nice, so yeah, let's give the Brewers Reserve number 4 Armagnac Ale a taste. Cheers. Or Armagnac Ale, I don't think that's the name, but yeah, let's give it a shake. Cheers. A little over-carbonated, but that is pretty flavorsome. That is probably one of the more dominant flavors of barrel character in a Fuller's beer. But yeah, it's kind of over-carbonated, which sucks, and that was the same problem with the other one. Very fizzy in the mouth, but not as much as the Auchentrisan, or whatever, Auchentrisan, I think was how we said it, whiskey cask version. This, body-wise, is very fizzy, but it's medium body, quite dry too. But it has, yeah, that's kind of, now, actually I wouldn't say so. It kind of felt a little silky. I'm sure it will be if the body, the carbonation dies down a bit, but the carbonation stops it from being silky. But flavors in there, a lot of the oak, a lot of woody, oaky flavors, and a lot of that lightly tart vinous red grape flavor from the Armagnac casks, that Armagnac brandy. It's a lot like a cognac kind of thing, but it's quite nice, almost like a balsamic vinegar flavor in there too, that you find in, ooh, yeah, that's really nice, that you find in sours and wild ales, which is kind of cool in the Flemish ones, which is kind of cool because it isn't tart at all. It's got that light, subtle tart red grape flavor, but not anything else really. The oakiness is what lingers. I get some vanilla sweetness up front, and it's subtle, the vanilla sweetness, but up front you also get some of that dark fruity, marmalade-y fruitcake flavor. What you're left with is the barrel character, but a lot of that marmalade-y fruity esters from the yeast. It's got a toffee, caramel. Oddly enough, it doesn't really have diacetyl at all. Maybe a slight butterscotch note, but I don't really pick up any diacetyl, or oddly. I usually do that a lot in English beers, but yeah, and the dark fruit flavors are there too. This is actually really good. I heard very mixed feelings about this, but I think it's because of the barrel. I'm sure that a lot of the traditional ale drinkers won't like that kind of tart, balsamic twang to it, but I like it. So far, this is probably my second favorite in the line of Brewers Reserve beers. I like it more than both the Auchentrisan and the cognac version. Still, I think the first one they did, the oak aged ale, which was whiskey casks, was the best. So yeah, rating wise for the Brewers Reserve, number 4, 5 folders. I'm gonna go straight up 90. Great beer, definitely worth getting if you can. And I recommend trying the series, the Brewers Reserve series from Fuller's. They're kind of experimental and really nice. Definitely worth a go. And it's nice to get that traditional English kind of feel, but then with the barrel character and all that, the subtleties and nuances. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So definitely let me know what you think of the Fuller's Brewers Reserve number 4, oak aged ale aged in Armagnac cask. And you can't taste the 8.5% at all either, so that's nice. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. And I'm going to say cheers. I'm going to see you guys in another beer review.